Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Yeah, good to go. Next one up I have is Clayton Perry, last name Perry with a P. Oh. Yeah,
Good morning. We are on the record in BU 2024 TR 2342, State of Kansas versus Clayton Thomas Perry. Jared Regier for the state. Mr. Perry appears in person. You are Clayton Thomas Perry.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have an attorney or counsel with you today, Mr. Perry?
I have my dad here.
Is he an attorney?
No, he's not an attorney.
All right, so you don't have an attorney today.
No.
All right, well, you're charged in count one with driving while suspended. Without a prior conviction for that, you're looking at a B misdemeanor. The sentence is anywhere from 5 days up to 6 months, but jail time is not mandatory. And then you're looking at a fine up to $1,000. On count two, you're looking at driving without proof of liability insurance. That also without a prior is a B misdemeanor. And minimum fine for that is $300 up to $1,000. And the sentence could be up to 6 months, although probation is an option.
And Your Honor,
I'm just noticing you filed an amended information, Counselor.
that would appear accurate based off the state's records, Your Honor.
All right. Let me double check and see what they did with this amended information, Mr. Perry. It looks like they must have been satisfied that you did have insurance, you just couldn't provide proof, but you provided the proof later. So on June 13th of 25, the state dismissed count two. So you're looking strictly at driving while suspended, one Class B misdemeanor. You do have the right to an attorney because of the possibility of jail time. Do you wish to hire an attorney, apply for court appointed?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed?
No.
Do you want to waive
no.
your right? You want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself?
Yes.
All right. Now I heard someone say no when I asked you that question, but it didn't look like you initially. Was it your father?
He just advised no, but I will say no, that I'll waive my right.
All right. How old are you, Mr. Perry?
29 years old.
29. All right. Is it your own independent decision to waive your right to attorney?
Yes. Will this hurt me in any way if I do so, or?
That's up to you. If you can represent yourself as well as the attorney could, I don't see how it could hurt you, but maybe an attorney would know something you wouldn't. I just can't say that's your call. I can only tell you what your rights are. Your right is to hire an attorney, or if you cannot afford an attorney, to apply and see if you qualify for court appointed. But it is also your right to waive attorney and proceed on your own behalf.
I'll do that option.
You don't want an attorney then?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're sure this is your decision and not your father's?
Yes, this is my independent decision. Yes, ma'am.
All right. It looks like you've got a waiver of counsel in front of you.
Okay.
Did you read that document, sir?
You want me to read it, Your
I
Honor?
want you to read it to yourself. And did you read it to yourself before you signed it?
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
and it's confirming in writing that you have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford to hire one can be appointed if you qualify.
Yes, ma'am.
And you wish to give up that right and proceed on your own behalf.
Yes, ma'am.
If that's what you're wanting to do, please sign that if you haven't already. It looked like you may have read it first.
He signed it first.
Yes, ma'am.
But then you did go back and read it and you confirmed that signature. All right, I'll affirm it. So how do you plead then to having waived your right to counsel? How do you plead to count? Now, again, this is these are both B misdemeanors. And if you get a future driving while suspended or insurance, you could potentially look at mandatory jail time. You're sure you don't want an attorney to talk to you about what all this means and could mean down the road? Because these will go on your record.
Can we get them expunged?
Well, an attorney could advise you on when or if or how you could get those expunged. Was that your father asking that question, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you want to talk to an attorney? Sounds like you have some questions there that your father can't answer, and I
Well,
don't know how important it is for me to try to be your lawyer when I'm also your judge. I don't think that'd be ethically correct for me to do that.
yeah, so Your Honor, I'm willing to move forward on that with an attorney, but also to, if I have to represent myself, I think that, today I brought documentation of the driver's license reinstatement notice in
Put
paper.
that down. I don't want this is on YouTube, and I don't want the whole viewing kingdom to
Right.
just
And
see
then I
that.
just,
That's all I'm
okay.
saying.
And then I brought in this piece of paper that I'm holding, I won't show it, but it shows the Geico insurance company that I was with, and it showed
That's
it
been dismissed.
up to date at the time of the pullover. Oh, she said that.
Yeah. So the real question here that we have, Your Honor, is that the driver's license was reinstated on the 24th. And we have documentation of that. And I think these things on 7/12 of 2024. So we felt like these
That,
passed in the night, I guess, officially when he got pulled over again. Just like not having insurance. The driver's license notice was
All
not
right, if you're
until,
going to try to represent him, let's at least put your face on the screen, sir. All right, what is your name, please, for the record?
Brett Perry.
Brett Perry, and you're the defendant's father, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not an attorney of law, is that right?
Yeah, we're just trying to get out of here with
Okay,
we just want to get, move on from this, I guess. And
all
however
right, well,
that might be.
sir, is he your only child?
No, he's not.
Well, he's 29 years old.
I can,
Legally, that makes him an adult. Legally, that makes him
Yes, I can
responsible.
Mm.
And I know that as a parent, believe me, as a parent, I know sometimes it's hard to cut those strings and let them take care of themselves, but he really needs to deal with this on his own. So if you could let him, please.
It's fine. It's,
Okay.
Now,
so
parent advice is valuable at any stage of life, in my opinion. So if he needs to talk to you off the record, I'll let him do that. But for the record, he needs to represent himself or hire an attorney.
yeah, so Your Honor, this is out of respect. At the time of the pullover with the officer,
Just deny.
I
Hold on,
Had-
you're about ready to say something that could be used against you. I have a feeling at a trial, and if you have an attorney, the first thing you do is don't say anything right now. So let's focus on one thing at a time. I think I know where you're going with that.
okay, yes, ma'am.
And I appreciate the fact that you respect your dad's efforts to try to help you. That's a good thing that you have a parent that wants to help you and is concerned, but you need to take accountability, and you recognize that, and I appreciate that. All right. And your dad may have wonderful advice for you. And as I said, that can be good throughout your life. But at this point, I need to talk to you alone. So,
Okay.
Mr. Perry, do you want to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed who can listen to what you're wanting to say, what your dad's wanting to say, and tell you if that would be justification for dismissal of these charges or not?
No.
You do not want an attorney under any circumstances.
No.
Is that still dad talking?
Is that what you asked me, didn't you, ma'am?
I'm talking to the defendant. Are you the
Okay.
defendant?
No, ma'am.
I'm talking to the guy who allegedly was
I thought you
driving
were
down
talking
the
to me.
road, who was allegedly driving down the road with a suspended license and no insurance. That's the guy I'm talking to. And I think that's the gentleman now on the screen who's told me he was Clayton Thomas Perry. You are Clayton Thomas Perry, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now I want to hear your voice, not your
Okay.
dad's.
Okay.
So you do not want an attorney under any circumstances. You feel like you've got this. You want to proceed on your own behalf, come what may. You, not dad, you. You're the one that's going to have to serve any jail
Right.
time, not your dad. You're the one that's going to have to pay any fines, not your dad. Well, maybe your dad will help you. I don't know. Now, if you
Yes,
need a
I
minute,
think that-
if you need a minute, a recess and talk to your dad, I will grant that. But it's not going to be in the middle of the hearing and he's not going to talk for you. So if
All
you
right.
want a quick recess, I'll grant that. Is that what you want?
Yes.
All right, we'll
Yes.
take a quick recess from this matter, go off the record, put them just turn off their camera, deputy, or whatever we need to do for them. Do I need to have them go in a breakout room? Why don't you do that, Destiny? Click them in a breakout room.
Yeah.
Okay. So they can have privacy.
I think the Clayton Perry's ready to go again.
No, bring him. Is he the one that had his dad with him?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Perry, while you were gone, I was chastised by the state and admonished for letting you guys have family members present. I'll let that go at that for now. But so is your dad going to be trying to be involved, or are you going to make your own decisions now?
I'll make my own decisions. He's not in the room now, but yeah.
Well, I know these are big decisions, and parents' opinions are very important, and I respect that. But at this time, I need your response to whether you're going to have an attorney or not.
I made a decision that I would not like an attorney, and that I would do no contest.
All right, so if you'll sign that waiver, read and sign that waiver of counsel in front of you.
He already did, Judge.
All right. And how do you plead to count one, driving while suspended, a class B non-person misdemeanor crime?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Denying the charge. And how do you plead to count two, driving without proof of liability insurance, also a class B misdemeanor crime?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Denying that charge as well. I will set these then for bench trial. Is that what you're seeking? By these not guilty pleas?
Yeah, I'm just stating that not guilty, but I would like to do no contest with no attorney.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said guilty. You said no contest to both of these?
No contest, Your Honor.
To both driving while suspended and no liability insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, by pleading no contest, you're not admitting the charges, but you don't want to deny them and take them to trial. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
No trial. Do you understand that even though you're not admitting these charges, by pleading no contest, you will still be found guilty if I have a factual basis to them, and they will go on your record as convictions? Without a
Yes,
trial.
Your Honor.
And there'll be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. No,
All
pleading no contest.
Okay. Anyone making you enter these no contest pleas? By threats
No,
or
ma'am.
promises?
Just free volitional decision, yeah.
All
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
Mr. Regier, you have a factual basis to support these two charges, I trust?
Yes, Your Honor. As a preliminary matter, it would appear that pursuant to the amended information, count two was previously dismissed. So count one, driving while suspended, is the only count currently before the court. So the state does not consider it appropriate to proceed insofar as count two is concerned, if the court will pardon the editorial.
Thank you. That is correct. Please proceed with factual basis to count one only, driving while suspended, as we did establish prior to the recess that count two was dismissed previously.
Thank you, Your Honor. One moment, please. Your Honor, if I may.
Please do.
Your Honor, pursuant to the ticket in this matter, were this case to proceed to trial, the state's evidence would show that a stop occurred on June 24th, 2024, involving a 2018 Toyota. The location of the stop, as indicated on the ticket, appears to be K254 and Southwest Adams Road. The state's information is that it is within Butler County boundaries between Towanda and Benton city limits. Besides citing the defendant for one alleged violation of KSA 8262, the state would introduce at trial, as well as through testimony, the certified driving record. The same certified driving record appears to include a notice of suspension dated April 2nd, 2024, prior to the June 24th, 2024 stop. The notice of suspension dated April 2nd, 2024, further appears to include a suspension date of the same date, as well as the name of an individual who appears to be the defendant in this case, as well as a local address.
All right, the state providing a factual basis and the defendant pleading no contest. I do find the defendant guilty of count 1, driving while suspended. Count 2 is dismissed. At this time, we'll proceed to sentencing recommendations. Mr. Regier.
Yes, Your Honor. In this matter, the state is prepared to recommend the statutory minimum fine of $100 that the court impose court costs and a non-reporting probationary period of 6 months. The state is further recommending a suspended jail sentence of 120 days.
Mr. Perry, anything you want to say or recommend prior to my determination of your sentence? You don't have to, but you're welcome to.
No, ma'am.
Okay, at this time, because you have been found guilty of count 1, driving while suspended, the sole remaining count, I will fine you $100 and assess court costs of $108 for a total due of $208.
Okay.
You will also be given a jail sentence of 120 days if you do not want to serve. What is it you're doing there, sir? What are you writing? Just your sentence?
I'm not writing anything. It just shows the fine amount on this piece of paper.
I wrote down what his fine and court costs and his probation was. He's reading it.
Okay. Your jail sentence will be 120 days. If you do not want to go down and serve 120 days in jail, you must complete successfully a 6-month non-reporting probation. Non-reporting means you do not have to see a probation officer, but for 6 months you are on probation, 6 months from today.
So what does that mean exactly?
That means as long as you comply with your probation, you will not have to do the jail sentence.
Okay.
If you do not comply with your probation, it can be revoked anywhere between now and the next 6 months, and you could be ordered to go in and serve the 120 days. Now, to keep it from being revoked, here are the terms you have to comply with. There are only 2. Number 1, do not violate any laws for the next 6 months. No speeding, no jaywalking, no bank robbery, none of any kind. Pay your taxes as ordered by federal, state, and city law. Number 2, you have to pay the total due of $208, and you can pay that today at the clerk of the district court, or do you need some extra time to pay that?
No, I'll pay that today.
All right. If you pay today, you can pay in person at the clerk of the district court. They have a fund they can put that in. Otherwise, we need to get the journal entries in, and then you could pay. All right, to pay today by 5 o'clock today. And he has been processed, Deputy?
Yes.
All right, so that should do it. Do those 2 things, and you shouldn't have to get your probation revoked or serve your jail time. Mr. Regier, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
All right, anything further, Mr. Perry?
No, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. You and your father are excused at this time.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.